So question 10, the bottoms are completely different. 7 and 5 don't even have a common factor. Back here, 3 went into 15. So we just have to change one of the bottoms. But on this one, we actually have to change both bottoms in order to be able to subtract the fractions, because you have to have the denominators the same, right? So what do you multiply both bottoms by to get to get the same type of fraction? That's what you've got to think about. And just to give you a quick reminder of adding fractions with different denominators, and by the way, on the website there are video resources that'll go into this in more depth. But I'll just give you a quick example. I mean, if we were adding, adding or subtracting 1/2 and 1/3, okay, 1/2 and 1/3. Here's a half. This is a square, and here's half of it shaded. Okay, that's a half, right? If I was adding that to 1/3, let me show you 1/3. Here's 1/3, right? There's 1/3 shaded, right? If I was adding these guys together, it's kind of hard to do because they're a different shape, right? But I could do a little bit of magic and split this one also into 3, right? And split this one also into 2, okay? So now I have these, see these little rectangles here? These are all the same shape, aren't they? That's the same shape as this. So they're all the same shape, right? And what I've done, in fact, is I've split both squares into sixths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. And instead of half of it being shaded, you could say you have 1, 2, 3 out of 6 pieces shaded now. 3 out of 6, 3/6, right? So I've converted my half into 3/6. And on this one, instead of having 1/3 shaded, you could say I have 2 bits out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shaded. So that's 2/6, right? So 3/6 and 2/6 is in fact 5/6, and that's what I have, because if I added these together, right, that's what I'd have. I'd have 1, 2, 3 from the first one, and then 2 more, this one and this one. And that's your 5/6, isn't it? Right? Now the math way to do it is multiply both bottoms by something to make the denominators the same. So you can multiply, what could you multiply each of these to make them both the same thing, like both 6? You can multiply this by 3, right? Or 3/3. And this one by 2. But you must multiply the top by 2 also, right? And that's how you get 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 2 is 6, 3/6 plus 1 times 2 is 2, and 3 times 2 is 6. 3/6 and 2/6 to give your 5/6, right? So 7 times 5 will work, 5/5 on this one, and over here times this one by 7/7, right? So we get 5 times 6, 30 over 5 times 7, 35 minus 2 times 7, 14 over 5 times 7, 35, right? What does that give us? So this time we have the same type of fraction. They're both 35ths, and then we subtract and we get 16 35ths. Now can you put that in lowest terms? No, you can't put that in lowest terms, so that's the final answer. And just for fun, if you did this, 16 is 4 times 4, right? And 35 is 5 times 7. When you factor it out, you can see that there's no common factors there, right? So it can't be simplified any further, right?